it cut off there. But what I meant to say, what I was going to say is that if you believe in God, whether it's Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Hindi, you believe in an afterlife. And if you've lived a life that you feel is righteous and good, in which the total sum of your life, all the bad, all the good, there's a 0.000001 on the positive side, you go to heaven. Just like that. I believe that shit, man. And you know, if you understand that, you know, we did some fucked up shit in a past life in all likelihood, and we're here being tested and proven that we're worthy of one place or the other, well, then you know that you're gonna have a lot of fuck ups that were guaranteed, especially if you grew up in certain situations. Which means that most of the things that you did before 30 are not your fucking fault, they happened to you. Your 30s are when you figure out, this isn't exactly what I thought this life was. And all the things I thought were important weren't really important, and a lot of other things. When you hit 40, that's pretty much what I think, for our age, where we live to about 80 or 90. When you hit the halfway mark, that's when I think God says, now it begins. We gave you the nice early childhood when you didn't realize what was really going on, and then you got confused, and then you did some really horrible fucking things, on. And then you have that moment of clarity, and then you get back on track. And then you start to build yourself into whom you think you want to be. That's 40 to me. Well, you know, in the last 7 years, since I hit 40, I am a different person. You know, I went from a person who was like Ken. I mean, in real life, I was pretty much like Ken in real life. Money, women, opportunities. Unfortunately, I was like Ken, the X version, or the felony version, or the version that wasn't worthy of having Barbie. Not worthy of Gracie Hunt. I am now. She'd be lucky as fuck to be with me, because she's only 25. It's true. She ain't done shit. But back to this guy, Valhalla. If this guy believed in God, when that man was going through that death scene, he would have been like the Vikings are portrayed accurately, rarely, but portrayed in the Netflix shows, which desecrate the contributions of people of white skin color. They were persecuted from Africa to the Middle East, to Southern Europe, to Northern Europe, and then they were chased. My tribe was chased to the fucking freezing cold mountains of Switzerland and Norway and Austria. Really? Do you really think it was choice number one for my tribe to say, yeah, let's leave the fucking balmy, nice tropical weather of Africa and the Mediterranean? Yeah. Switzerland? 20 feet of snow half time around the year? Oh, great. Frostbite possible 7 times out of 10 you walk outside of winter? Yeah. I assure you, my skin color of the most persecuted people, where we literally were driven out of Africa and had our skin color, melanin, driven out of us. We were so fucking persecuted. We ended up in we weren't allowed to be in this. This is Spain. This is Spain in the 1500s. No, my skin color was so fucking hated. We were chased to a place where the blacks, the Mediterraneans, Italians, they're like, yeah, well, look, those guys live in the fucking mountains, die out there. But those people developed a psychology, the true blacks in this world are actually the Vikings. The true blacks, as Americans like to say, they were beaten down. Puh, those disgusting fucks that were. The true blacks were actually the Vikings, because they were the persecuted the most, and we know that because they live in the most unpleasant place. How many spring breakers right now in America are planning to go to motherfucking Norway. They're not. It's fucking cold right now and unpleasant. Norway, good place about 3 months out of the fucking year. Ugh. You know, white people are so fucking awesome, we're not going to pull a black move. Those disgusting Kamala Harris types. And we're not going to spend the next 100 or 500 years talking about, oh, we were victims chased into the fucking mountains to freeze to death. But just know, motherfuckers, when I look at blacks now, in the last month of my true clarity, of knowing what they did to my tribe and how they killed upwards of 100 million of my fucking tribes, bashing their heads against fucking trees, chasing us out of Africa. Yeah. I actually want to come back. I don't want to go to fucking heaven. Actually, if I do die, I want to come back and regulate some fucking shit.